Sweetheart, let me ask you a question. I mean, you're Jamaican, right? And since coming to the United States, evidently your eyes have been opened up to so much. I can't see you ever being a stupid person or someone who was naive, but it had to be where you just didn't know as much then as you know now. And you hear things about conspiracies and you hear things about, oh no, this couldn't be true or whatever. But just off the top of my head, Bob Marley, right? World renowned, just a huge, huge, beyond celebrity, a man who is honored and revered. And yes, people can nitpick at certain things, but for the most part, you know, he was a renegade. He said things that others were afraid to say. He said things at a time that, at that time, went over the heads of many people. Now, we listen to his music now in the modern day, and we're like, wow, wait a second, this man was prophetic. And if a person is prophetic and they have their own following and they have their own money and they don't do what the powers that be, whoever they may be, want them to do, they disappear. They're killed. They're snuffed out. How do you feel about that? Do you feel that he really had cancer and they cut off his toe? The story. What is that all about? What are your feelings
on that?
For me,
okay, when I came here, because I live here most of my life, as I always say. I don't even know Jamaica as I should. I was born there, but I don't know it as well as some people because I've been here for so long. And but the more for me, like I'm driving and I will be listening to some of his music, and when I was back home, it didn't really hit me the way it hits me now that I'm listening to the music. And I said, there's a lot of message in his music. And for me, I don't really think Bob Marley had cancer where they had to cut off his toe and all that stuff. I just believe that it's, the things that he was saying in his music, reality, to let us know what is going on and what is about to happen and what we should look out for. And I believe in my heart that they have done something to Bob Marley. I just don't understand it. But you know what? I guess we'll never know until the day of judgment, because whether we believe it or not, all the evil things that we have done to others that day, I don't care who you are. I don't care how much money you have, whatever you have, because when you leave this earth, you're not going to bring none of it with you. But guess what? When judgment morning comes, we are all going to be judged in front of everyone. And all our dirty laundry will be right out there, whether you believe it or not. And whatever we have done, you can't lie about it, because you're going to stand before the master. I know a lot of us going to be like with our mouths open as wide as, like when the alligators, they open their mouth so big and wide and whatever.
Or hippopotamus.
It's probably bigger than that, because we are going to be in shock. The shock that we are going to be in, I think we can't face it. So, but you know what? We're going to have to face all of it. I just don't believe it. I just don't believe it. You know what? I could be wrong, but I just don't believe it. Because this man was letting us know what was going on in the world and what is about to happen. I can't believe it. I just can't. For somebody, that was strong in doing his thing and the world loves him, and he was sending out a message to the world. And somebody didn't like it. Somebody didn't like it. Right. I believe it. I just believe it. Because, oh my goodness, the way that man was, something went wrong. And I guess we're going to find out one day.
Oh, yeah.
We are sure going to find out one day. But I'm telling you, for all them evil people, that is out there doing all these evil things, trust me. Trust me, these people, they're going to see it again. And you know, I just, to me, a lot of these people that you see walking around losing their mind, I don't care how much money you have, a lot of these people walk around losing their mind. And you know why they're losing their mind? If you deal with evil, evil is going to hit you in the behind. And sometimes it hits you harder than ever, you know. And I mean, sometimes some of these people is not, you know, they don't reach a certain age. And you be over 50, going on 60, and you lost your mind. You know, and that's a terrible thing, you know, to happen to you. And some of your loved ones wondering, you know, what happened, you know, to him. But you have done some evil things that not even your loved ones. That sometimes, whether you're a female or you're a male, sometimes your partner doesn't even know that you were doing these evil things, you know, because you were doing them behind closed doors, you know, with other demons.
Always with the assistance of other demons.
Yeah, you know.
Seen and unseen.
Yeah.
You know.
And you know, when they see you doing good and you're trying to make your way out from under their arms, you know, to get away from it, they don't like that. And because you're trying to get away and let us out here know what's really going on, they're going to try to get rid of you one way or another. They're going to try to get rid of you.
Yeah.
But
You'll become a targeted individual.
But you know, one thing I know for sure. I know one thing for sure. You know, you put your trust in God. Believe who is the creator. You know, who blows breath in your body. You know, and I believe, for me as a person, I always say, let them come after me. Because, you know, they come after me and they can't make it. You understand what I'm saying? Because they're going to see a harmy. You know, when they try me, they're going to see a harmy. And they're going to be stuck. Because, you know what, they're going to be falling all over the place. You know, and that's why you have to believe, you know. You have to believe in the master that blows breath inside of your body, you know. But I'm telling you, we shall see. We shall see.
Make sure to check out the boldest blog at LANCESCURV.com and follow SCURV on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube under LANCESCURV.